So I just wanted to give you some encouragement today on this podcast. I just wanted to say that, hey, you just got to keep working at it and keep going and forget about everything else. Block out the outside world. Just keep working and just do your thing. I think far too many of us think about what other people think of us, and we sort of perceive that, hey, we're not doing enough or we're not good enough. But ultimately, the key is to not worry about that and just keep doing the work over and over and over again. It's like, I've said this before. I think my parents had it absolutely right. My dad, especially my dad, had it absolutely right. You just go in, do your job, do your work, and not worry about the outside world, and come back and just love yourself, love your family, and just enjoy it. Enjoy the fact that you're putting in this work and this effort every single day, and stop sort of looking at the outside world as somehow you have to impress them or whatever. Just do your thing every day. And the more that you get into that, I think the better off you're going to be. You can optimize things and think about how you can get ahead and strategize and all of that nonsense, but ultimately none of that stuff matters in the end. Everybody else sees that you're doing that, and you feel like you're doing that. You don't feel like a good person when you're doing that. The best thing that you can do every day, just do your work. Have fun, enjoy it, love life. Take breaks if you need it, but get back and do that work day in and day out. Nothing is really going to change unless you put in that work every day. And I think ultimately, if you're listening to this, I think you could do it. A lot of the people that listen to this podcast are in academia. I speak a lot to PhD students, but the bigger thing is, to everybody, whether you're an entrepreneur, manager, PhD student, somebody that's just starting out, undergraduate student, high school student, whatever, just put in that work day in and day out. Smile when you're doing it. Enjoy the process and not focus on any of the outcomes. All of the outcomes that you get come in response to what you actually do. So this notion that you should focus on the end goals and be successful and all of that kind of stuff is nonsense. That is never going to happen. The key thing is just keep taking those steps forward and loving who you are as you're doing it, day in and day out. That's it. That's the key thing. And there's no magic that happens that makes you all of a sudden successful and all of that kind of stuff. That is absolute BS. The key thing is just putting in the work, making whatever you're making every day, and enjoying it when you're doing it. Having a big old smile when you're goofing around and playing around and actually doing your work as hard as you can go. And that's it. All right, take care and good luck. Bye.